Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. Here is the pattern paper I'll be using. I already sketched out from the shoulder line downwards to the end of the top, and this is the back and the front, as you can see. So I'll take the front neckline now. The neck depth I'm using is 3 inches for a start, and the neck width together with the shoulder from shoulder to shoulder is 7.5 inches. So I'll go down by 1 inches, which is for the shoulder slope. After doing that, I'll also take for the back. I'll take 1 inches for the back and also do likewise what I did for the front, shoulder to shoulder, and then go down by 1 inches for the shoulder slope, and then the 3 inches I will also be outlining it on this line as well. So then I will take my my pattern master now and connect all lines together, as you can see me doing. So after outlining the shoulder line, I will go in by half an inch to join with the 3 inches, as you can see. So the width will be wide a bit, the neck width will be standard as I want it to be, and it will just go align with the shoulder. So that's why I'm actually doing this. So I'll connect all lines using the pattern master. You can also use your free hand if you wish to, depends on your preference. So after doing this, the next thing, I'll go down from the shoulder slope. I'll go down by 7 inches, and this is your round arm hole measurement, dividing it into 2. You can also do it with your round bust measurement, dividing it into 6, and then you add extra 1.5 inches. Whatever you get, you outline it. So I will outline it now using my ruler. So after doing this, the next thing I'll be doing is outlining that 7.5 inches for the shoulder measurement again, just to make it accurate, so it's so I don't make any mistake while I'm attaching, putting all other measurements. So I'll do this now, and then I'll outline it using my pattern master. So as you can see, I'm taking the measurements all over again, so it's well aligned. So I'll just align it. I'll do likewise to this other side, which is for the back, and then I'll outline it using my marker before rolling that out. So that's all for the O area. So now this is not going to be attached to the measurement, so automatically this is our chest line from the shoulder downwards. So now it's time to take the bust palm. So from the bust point, you're going to be dividing into 2 your bust palm. So my bust palm, the bust palm I'm working with is 7 inches, so I'll divide it into 2, which is 3.5 inches, and then I'll outline it from the bust point downwards to the end of the blouse. So I'll do likewise to this other side, which is for the back. So I'll outline it directly from the bust point from here, and then I'll be taking this now using my marker to just outline it downwards to the top. After doing this, I'll go up to the shoulder. Remember, this is a Victorian corset, not just like any other corset. So and this includes a yoke. You're going to be adding yoke to this tutorial. So this now on the shoulder line, you divide it into 2 and you outline it from that end to the shoulder, which you see me doing from the bust line to the shoulder, and that will be all for that. So now I'll be taking the round bust measurement. Before doing that, I'll divide the armhole line into 2, so I'll get the front inwards to the armhole. So I'll divide this now into 2. Whatever it gives me, I'll outline it. I'll go in from there by half an inch. After going in, I'll do likewise to the other side. So I'll take this bust measurement, dividing it into 4. Whatever it gives me, I'll outline it. Then I will then take my pattern master and outline it using my marker. So that's it. I'll connect it now from that three lines. I'll connect it from the shoulder line downwards to the bust measurement. So just you can do this also with your free hand. So this is just so it is well accurate. So that's why I'm using my pattern master to do so. So that will be all for that. So I'll transfer this again. I'll do likewise to the other side. I'll go down by the half an inch, like in by the half an inch, and also outline it using a pattern master. Note that we're also doing this armhole in by half an inch on the back as well as we did for the panel, just because this is a Victorian corset and it has to be accurate, not your normal top whereby it will be so different from the front armhole curve. So I'll outline this now using my marker. As you can see, after doing this, I will then be taking the dart for the back, just like I did for the front, but I'll be starting the dart from the upper chest line, which is from this place. So I'll take it downwards to meet up with the end of the top. So after doing this, I'll outline it using my pattern master. After outlining it, the next thing I will do, I'll start taking the darts. So the first thing I will do is go down here by 1 inches from the chest line, go down by 1 inches, and then on this front pattern now, I will take the normal waistline dart, which is half an inch. So from this half an inch, you connect it directly to that bust point. So I'll use my pattern master now. I'll connect it from the bust point downwards to the half an inch on both sides. So just note I'm using my pencil at the moment, then I'll before taking other that intake. I'll go up now by 1.5 inches from the chest line upwards by 1.5 inches, and then I will be outlining it just so I can take the proper dart. So I'll outline it. After outlining it, the next thing I did is taking half an inch on both sides of this particular area here. As you can see, I'll outline it using my pencil, and then I'll take my pattern master and I'll be connecting it from this dart here down to the bust point. So just make sure whatever you're doing is a bit curvy but not that curve. So I will do this likewise to the other side. So as you can see, it's not really that curvy, so just make sure it's not that curvy. So now I will be taking the neckline for this corset. I'll go up from this chest line. The chest line is so close to the bust line. So what I'll be doing now, just for the boobs not to show that much, so and I'm not really going to be making use of really deep sweetheart neck, so I'll connect it now from that that to the half an inch I went up from. I went up by half an inch from the chest line. So now from this other side of the dart, I'll curve it like so using the pattern master. So you can do it with your free hand if you don't have a pattern master, but it's best you curve it properly. So I'll connect it now from this point here to the bust measurement. So as you can see, so after doing this, the next thing I will do is go to the underbust. So you start your measurement, your dart intake now. For the underbust dart, on this side going towards the center of your top, you go in by half an inch. Then on the sides going towards the sides of your top, you go out by 1 inches. I hope you get that. So this is 1.5 inches, 1 inches for this side, and half inches for the other side. So I'll just be outlining this now, so I don't start all over again. So I'll do that, and then I'll connect it now using this curved part of the ruler for the dart intake, connecting it from the bust line downwards to the underbust. Then I'll just connect a straight line, as you can see, so to the waistline. So now that's all for that. So on the down part of this pattern now, I'll go up by 2 inches thereabout. So you can actually leave it, depends on how you want the down part to be. So I'll connect it now from that end to form a dart to this area here, so to the waistline. So after doing that, the next thing I will do is taking this other side, and for the back I'm just going to be taking half inches on both sides, as you can see. So I'll connect it from the 1 inches we went down from the chest line, unlike the front bodies the other time. So I'll connect it from this 1 inches now. I'll connect it straight down to the half an inch on both sides I just outlined. So for the waistline, which is induced at the back by 2 inches, I'll be removing it by the side so it fits when sewing by the side of the front bodies. So before doing that, I'll take the accurate measurement. I'll be putting this dart back. I'll take the measurement. Remember, we already took the measurement, so I'll be adding the dart intake I have there. I'll just be adding it to the actual measurements, round measurements for the bust. So you go to the waistline, you do likewise the same thing. Whatever you get on this dart, which is 2.5 inches, you return it back, and then you take your accurate measurement. You do so to the actual waistline too. This is 2 inches. I'll be adding it up to the actual waistline measurement, divided it into 4. So whatever you have, you add your 2 inches that, and then you fix it up there. So on this down parts, you had your hip. If you're going to be adding hip part to your dress, to your corset dress later on, you're going to be taking it, your measurement with the pad. If it's going to be 2 inches you want to add to your hip line, you make sure you add it up before taking this measurement, so it looks, accurate after putting everything together. So now connect it now using this pattern master to do so, and then on the down part I'll go up by 1.5 inches on the side, as you can see me doing, and then I'll curve it using my curve rule, just like so. So, and after doing this, after achieving that, I will go down now from the bust line by 2 inches, just so the sides of the back and the front will align with each other. So now I'll go down by 2 inches from here, from the bust line, as you can see me doing. So I'll connect it from the bust line, which is the bust point, downwards to that side. So this is going to be out, and this side as well will be out. So now I'll take the measurement for the back, which is for these lines, and then I'll be taking the busts. Just make sure whatever you're doing, you don't add any allowance, because this pattern is going to be whatever you're going to be sewing. So you're just going to be adding, if you wish to add any allowance, you're going to be adding the allowance while cutting it on fabric. So this is the pattern for the actual measurements. So now I will do the I'll take the waistline, and then I'll add extra 1 inches for the dart intake, and then before connecting it, I'll go up for the back yoke, just to achieve a very nice yoke and stylish back. What I'll do is to go down by 4 inches from the neck depth, as you can see. So I'll curve it like so, just so it gives that lovely design there. So now come here, I'll go in by 2 inches. This is just to serve as the spacing, which is going to be whereby you'll be separating for your loops at the end of your sewing. So I'll go in here by 2.5 inches, and then I'll be connecting it. Depends on your preference on how much you want to cut out from this. So the more you cut out, the more it is well snatched at the back of your dress. So I'll start the cutting now. So just watch closely. I'll cut this directly from the down part to the bust, and then from the sides I'll also be cutting this directly on the bust line, as you can see me doing there. So on this part now, after doing this, I will be sellotaping this down just so it is well aligned, as you can see. So in that, just so the lines are straight, I'll just connect it using my pattern master from that end there to the other parts. So I'll straighten it using my marker so it is well aligned. So you can also connect it. So I'll just be connecting it from the bust line to the waist line, as you can see. So you can leave it on the under bust if you want your, if you are working with a very big person. So for me, I am working with a very straight slim person, so I'll be cutting this out now. I'll be connecting the lines for the back together now. So after connecting it, I will take the front bodice. I will be placing the waistline. Remember I said I will be using the curvy part of the downside like I always do for the, for this area. So before cutting it out, I will trace it using my marker, and then I will trace it like so. So just make sure you place it properly. Then I will stop it at that center there, which is for the dart area, and then I'll go up likewise with the 2 inches. Remember the 2 inches I went up with the other time, so I'll go up by 2 inches, and then I'll start tracing it from that end to the that area. So then I'll connect my dart for the back. I hope you all understand what I just did here. If you don't understand, kindly click, and you can actually go back and watch it all over again. It is so easy. So I'll cut it out now. So just a quick one after cutting all areas. Remember this part where I removed 2.5 inches, 2 inches there about the other time. So I'll just be taking 1 inch, 1.5 inches out instead of 2 inches, because I'm still going to be folding it with the lining later on with half an inch, so it will generate the 2 inches later on. So I'll just be putting 1 inches from that chest line downwards on the back, which is at the back of the panel for this Victorian corset. So I'll cut this out now. So I just want you to note that before cutting it. So this, now we have two panels for the back, for each of the backs of the dress. So this is the yoke for the back. I will just be cutting this out, likewise for the front as well. So after cutting all panels out, now this is the front and that is the back, as you can see. So I'll be using my tape to just be merging these two panels for the front together, just to show how is going to look like afterwards. So you can decide to just leave this as just a tube, or you depends on your preference anyway. So I'm going to be attaching this later on with the yoke. So this is what my client wants. So as you can see how accurate this is looking. So thank you again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so, and watch out for the part 2 where I'll be showing you how to sew this exact tutorial. on how you're going to be making your bonings, putting your bonings and every other thing. Thanks again for watching, and until I see you again in the next one, guys. Bye.